Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Righty-ho, in this video as part of project 2, we're going to import a DWG file. I've done this previously in another video, but we will keep practicing. And we're going to build a flat Toposolid using the information on the DWG file. So again, it is a repeat of previous work, but it does help to keep practicing and using the commands and the skills to improve our the way we do things. Also, as usual, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share the channel so I can keep helping others. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go to level 0. Okay, and we've got my scale 1 to 100, got my elevation markers, nothing else here. Okay, so to bring in a DWG, we go to the insert tab in the ribbon and we are going to import. Okay, we're going to bring the CAD file into the project and it will stay there. As previously mentioned, this is okay for images that don't take up a lot of memory or are uncomplicated, or if nobody else is working on them. If somebody else is working on it, I would recommend that you use the link, but we're just going to use import. So I'm going to import the CAD, locate that file that you downloaded from the previous video, from the introduction video. So here it is, RDT Project 2 Survey. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave all of the these parameters as default for this one. So preserving the colors. Okay. Now with AutoCAD DWG files, if it's a white line in an AutoCAD space, it's going to come out as black in Revit. We're going to import all the layers because there's only one. We're going to auto detect the units. Okay, good. So we can see whether Revit can, read the file correctly. We're going to position the origin to internal origin. So we're just going to see where the start points for both of the files are the same, and we're going to place it at level 0. Yeah. So again, not doing anything drastic here, just going to leave it as is. So select the file, everything as it is, and go open. Righty-ho. It appears to be correct. Okay, but I'm going to check it. So I've got here a little measuring tool. Okay, measure between two references. So left click on that. Now zoom all the way in here. Now I've sort of done this deliberately because I want to keep everybody on their toes. Okay, there's the arrowhead pointing to this corner. Okay, but what you want to do is make sure that you select this end point, not get it mixed up with the arrowhead because it's going to obviously draw things incorrectly. So I'm going to draw, that's the part I want there. So from there, scroll out, and I'm going to click on that end point. And 20,000, 20,000. Okay. That means the Revit has picked up that the units of the original AutoCAD file correctly, and I don't need to change anything. So that's a really positive aspect. With more complex files, and especially if you bring in DWG files from other software or other providers, this may not work initially, and I'll try and set up a lesson which shows what to do there. Okay, now to build the Toposolid, we go to Massing and Site. If you're using Revit LT, you'll only have the Site button there. So Mason and Site, Toposolid. Okay. Remember, Toposolid is the piece of land, that's our canvas. Left click on that, and we're going to create from sketch. Okay, so we're going to draw from something that we see already on the plan. Yeah. Now this is a perfectly rectangular Toposolid, so I'm going to click in my sketch tools, the rectangle tool. Left click there, and again I'm going to zoom all the way in there because I want to make sure that I hit that end point there. So left click, scroll out, use your middle mouse button to zoom in, and again make sure that you're only hitting the end point of the Toposolid or the property that we're working on. So left click to finish that, zoom out, looks okay, and left click the finish edit mode or the check mark to complete the sketch. Now before I hit escape, okay, we can see here that I've got this blue zone, okay, which is indicating to me that I've now got a 3D model. Okay, so I've got a physical model there, yeah, and that it is the Toposolid generic 1000. So I'm just going to go into my 3D view, the little house there, okay, and sure enough, there it is, okay. Not a very exciting color at the moment. It's coming as, brown, but that's okay. If I go into my elevations, I can also see it there as well. So it's been built to level 0 and it builds down from the level that you nominate. And I'm going to use my measuring tool again as a confirmation that this is correct. So that's measuring 1000 millimeters. And again, if I click on that, Toposolid generic 1000 millimeters, it's the right one. Okay, it's the only element we've got on the project, but it's good to know. Okay, now before we finish up this image, you will see here that we have RL 5000, 5.5, 5.1 and 4.8. Okay, and if I look at my east elevation, you'll see here that level 1 is 4000, which is actually going to be below the RLs. Okay, so eventually in the next video, when we rejig this Toposolid, it's going to come up here somewhere. So what we're going to do very quickly in this video, because we've still got a minute or two, is I'm just going to move this level up to, say, let's say around about 6,600. The number's fairly arbitrary, but at least level 1 now is going to be above the level of the Toposolid. Remember, the Toposolid's going to come in here somewhere in the next video. Okay, righty-ho. Next thing. So we imported a DWG, we built a flat Toposolid, and we've also adjusted a level 1 to help us view things later on. Okay, so thank you very much for watching the video, and we will see you soon.